This is the brand new Sony FE 20-70 f4G lens. It's an ultrawide standard zoom lens with a constant f4 aperture and features an impressive 0.25 meter minimum focusing distance along with exceptional image quality and autofocus performance. Oh, also, it crams all of this along with some other nifty tech and features into a package that is less than 4 inches tall and weighs only 17 ounces. That's smaller than a tall cup of coffee and lighter than a grande, and you can't even film anything on those. Now, the perfect focal range for a zoom lens is definitely subjective, but for nearly any type of photo or video shooter, 20-70mm of range is objectively pretty great to have in a single lens. If you're a photographer, it means you can easily shoot portraits and wider lifestyle images without needing to pack 2 or 3 different primes. And for video shooters, you get these same advantages along with the additional new benefit of reduced focus and axis shifting while zooming. In fact, to demonstrate this flexibility, we took the 20-70mm on a location shoot as our only lens, just to demonstrate the sheer variety of shots you can get out of this single zoom lens. Now, while an f4 aperture isn't the fastest out there, it's important to note that that's a constant f4 throughout the entire focal range. This constant aperture, combined with that axis and focus shift reduction I mentioned, and smooth and quiet autofocus, means that you can absolutely zoom with this lens while recording video, without needing to worry about introducing any unflattering elements into your shot. Speaking of elements though, the 20-70 includes 2 advanced aspherical ones, along with 3 extra low dispersion ones, as well as a low dispersion aspherical lens to achieve exceptional image quality and gorgeous bokeh. On the exterior of the lens, you get linear focus, aperture, and zoom rings, all of which are stepped for more tactile control. You also get an aperture ring on-off switch that allows you to instantly switch between 1/3 step click stops and seamless control without stops. The lens also includes an iris lock switch as well as 2 focus hold buttons on the top and side, which are also fully customizable. Finally, while the lens itself isn't stabilized, it does support Sony's active mode image stabilization in compatible cameras. This setting compensates for vertical and horizontal camera shake, as well as camera rotation using the Bion's image processing engine. It applies a minimal crop on the image to achieve this, but at the ultra-wide 20mm of the zoom range, the end result is excellent image stabilization. The 20-70 also boasts some impressive performance capabilities, starting with its 2 XD linear motors. These contribute to smooth and quiet autofocus for video, up to a 60% increase in autofocus speed, and 2 times improved tracking performance when compared to previous models. The lens offers a minimum focusing distance of just 0.25 meters and a maximum magnification of 0.39 times. It's no macro lens, but getting excellent close-up performance in an already flexible zoom lens is just a cherry on top, which you could also capture up close thanks to that minimum focusing distance. In compatible A-series bodies, you also get Sony's breathing compensation function. This was introduced in the A7 IV and greatly reduces the effect of lens breathing by applying a slight crop to your image. Finally, in addition to being compact and lightweight, the 20-70 is also dust and moisture resistant and features a fluorine coating that repels water, oil, and other contaminants while also making it easier to wipe off any contaminants or fingerprints. The Sony FE 20-70mm f4G lens is a great option for any photographer or video shooter looking to hit that sweet spot of performance, portability, and flexibility. It's one thing to have a lens with a helpful zoom length, or a lens with a constant aperture that can either be clicked or declicked, or a lens with 2 customizable focus lock buttons, or a lens that's lightweight, portable, and weather resistant, or a lens that compensates for focus breathing and axis shifting. But a lens that combines all of those features ends up being greater than the sum of its parts, resulting in a powerful lens that, as we discovered, is also flexible enough to be the only glass you may need to bring with you on your next shoot. But what do you think of the Sony FE 20-70 f4G lens, and what snazzy speakeasy bar would you film with it at 10 in the morning? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Nick with B&H. Stay creative.